Well, hello there, it is El Presidente, Arsenalrobert, or rather, Mayor Arsenalrobert. Doesn't seem to have the same ring to it. But we've run into a couple of problems with numero uno, and I'm going to run away from them like a bunch of cowards. So we'll go to Suburbia now. We'll need to fix up some of that over here as well, because it's pretty much a dog's breakfast right now. Of course, I want to add a central park to it. Just checking over the region, we've hit 400,000 people. That's pretty good, although most of them right now are numero uno. That will be changing though. And yes, Suburbia isn't the most original of names, but that's what I came up with on the spot. Next, when I'll probably be doing SimCity 5, or whatever it's called, SimCity, just plain SimCity. I personally don't call SimCity's societies a SimCity game. But before I go ahead and say SimCity once more, I do want to play the next reiteration of this whole series. And I'll be asking you guys for some names for different cities, or towns or suburbs and different stuff like that, however it's going to work, because I've got no clue. I'm not really the most original type of person when it comes to these names. I'm just surprised why this strip along here hasn't really grown out. It seems like it is just now, that's good. Okay, quickly, I should check the power graph, because we should have a lot. Yep, that's good to see. Houses are incoming as well. They're well, they're not low residential. I gotta stop thinking that. They're just low density. I think as time moves on, I'll be building a bit more high density up in here, like rezoning. But just for now, I'm going to leave it. The highways, yes. I hope the highways are drastically overhauled in the next SimCity. Anyway, back to over here. We want to just check out over here because we don't have any power. And of course, I want to build a central park. How are we for money? Oh, wow. We are making a lot of it. And to be honest, I don't think I'm really underfunding anything, am I? Maybe water a bit, but all in all, it's pretty good. I can't complain one bit. Now let's go to landmarks, and I wouldn't be surprised if you could get Central Park here. You should be able to, like, it is a pretty well-known thing. Taj Mahal even. Would they have the World Trade Centers? I reckon they would have taken them out for the deluxe edition, wouldn't they? Chrysler Building. The Bank of China Tower, that looks cool. Like made out of glass or something. No, it looks like we've only got the Empire State over here. You want a large stadium, of course we'll build that right, well, not right in the middle, but somewhere in the middle at least. Probably in this section, and wow, that is extremely large, isn't it? Why can't I flip it around somehow? Come on, guys. Why can't you flip it around the other way? I just want it like this. Okay, well, whatever they want. Let's do that. And it seems like you can't get a landmark. You want an airport. You can wait up for an airport. But right now, what I'm looking for is a central park, but it doesn't seem like it's here in the landmarks. So, it would only well, it won't be in gift, would it? You want more juice? I just checked the juice. You can't be growing that quick. Oh wow, holy moly. How much do we just gain? I don't know what we started off at, but I guess that's what we started off at roughly in this episode or so. Wow. Okay, well, that means we can go over to our budgetary place. Wow, 20,000. I really like this city. We're just zoning in massive areas, really. And it's paying off. Look at all these flea markets. Just spammed us. All right. So let's get back to business. We're going to go to neighbor deals. And of course, oh, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay. Well, maybe I'll pause the game just right now, just to make sure we're covering all ends. What if I do something a little bit more unique? Like, because how much do we need for this? Solar power plant. That doesn't really deliver too much. Although, because we're making so much money, I could probably even afford to build a couple of solar power plants, even though they're not the most efficient type of things. It's still very clean and safe power. That's what we want. And then next up, hydrogen. So what do we need for this? We need 3,000 high wealth residential. Okay. Do we have any high wealth residential? We should check that out, shouldn't we? And that is... There's so many options, too many. There we go, jobs and population. It doesn't look like anything is moving about, so I guess we don't have any. Well, I could have checked this, couldn't I? Could have just done that. And because no one's being. Oh, there must be one house or so. Very little at the moment. Okay. So let's get out. And the central park will be right over here. Might not really be in the true center of the map. Maybe just a little bit south, but that's good enough for me. And of course we need that power. So I was thinking about building just a lot of wind power plants right now at the moment. And is it quiet? Doesn't say. And squeaky clean. See, I'm not sure if squeaky clean is like a play on words, because I could imagine these things being quite noisy. That is a major problem supposedly about these, what are they called? I'm going to call it a windmill. It's a wind power plant. It's not a windmill. Windmills are created for food though, aren't they? Let's place a lot of them because we can. And it'll last us quite a while. Wow, look at all this transportation that's happening everywhere. I bet you this road's going to be congested sooner or later. Yeah, massive problem supposedly about these wind power plants is that they make a lot of noise. It's made quite a big impact in Australia because right now we're looking at, of course, renewable energies because the carbon tax has been implemented. But of course, it changes the market, so the market tries to at least produce cleaner, less carbon emitting power. Alright. I really want to connect these two things up. I'm just thinking, how could I do it just really well? Because I'm thinking around the central park will also be some nice high density housing. I think that would be quite smart. So let's go back to the parks, and I don't want to zoom out to the map. I just wanted to zoom down all the way here. Could be here, couldn't it? Large plaza? No. It's definitely not what I want. Large green park. That is what I want, but I want a couple large green parks. Well, I could always remove it and place something a lot better later on. But let's build a lot of parks. I'm not sure if... what is wrong? Alright. Interesting, we can't build it now. But what if I move my mouse down here, then I can. There we go. Kind of weird. Alright. This might look a little bit weird, but I'll be building a lot of these things everywhere. Why is it making me do that? I can't place it right away. I need to like move my mouse away. Why does it have to be such a chore? Alright. So what we'll do 6 by 6. I think that's a good little length for these, well, this major park. Alright, that's done. There you go, now it's letting us do it right away. There must be something really newbie that I was doing. I've got no idea what it was. Alright, I assume that would also lift up the population cap by quite a bit, all these parks. I'm not sure if they've got to be connected to roads though, but it's not really an issue to me. Let's delete this road, and I'll create high density housing along here and along this way. So, firstly, let's go ahead and extend this avenue. Okay, we've got a nice couple of intersections through there. I'll extend this road as well. Okay. Just make all of this a road. The less streets, the better. I say, at least. Okay, and down south, crossing over here will also be another avenue. Avenues are very important. I'd much rather avenues than anything else really than highways. Okay, that look nice. There, and while we're at it, we might as well just do that. Okay. So now, as we're waiting for the roads to be built, it's time to get some high density buildings. Now the problem is going to be educating everyone over here, as well as... Well, that's pretty much it, really. The zone is too large. Okay, let's just zone this area then. Make sure it's all good. Is it? Yeah, seems like it's connected quite well. Okay, that should be perfect. Yeah, so the problem is going to be making sure that everyone has, well, schooling and health, and there's no crime over here, although crime usually happens in business districts anyway, like the large parts of it. So we'll have a couple of police stations here and there to protect these people, but they might not be the most educated of all. What density is this as well? That's high density, as it should be. That's good. This is going to be our CBD area. And what I probably should have done, we're going to have to do a bit of spring cleaning. Okay. Excuse this, but we'll have to do a bit of spring cleaning right now. How do I want to do it? Like so. Okay, a bit of wasted money, but that's okay. Now, thankfully, we are playing on pause. But if I go and build an avenue, I want to, like, make... Why is it unsuitable? Oh, right, because there's already an intersection. Is that really your problem? Like, you've kept the intersection. There we go. Now you can stop your jibber-jabbering. Okay, connect all that up. What I just want to do is make a much more pronounced CBD area. Because you can have all these medium and commercial businesses just around on the outskirts, but where the main skyscrapers are, I want it to be like a very obvious little, well, rectangular type of structure at least. Like all of this area should probably be really, really tall skyscrapers. That is the goal. And of course, on the outer side of this little, inside the highways, will be just commercial services, and then on the very outside, housing. That is what I'm aiming for. And of course, we're still making lots of money. Let's check out the power stats. Have they even moved up? Yes, they have. Whoa. They've almost doubled. Actually, they have. Have they? Yeah, they have. Say that's about 6,000. No, I guess it would show up 12,000 over here. Yeah. Well, they've almost doubled. We'll say that. Now, the most important thing is to press play and also make sure everyone's connected to water. Thankfully, our Statue of Liberty and our City Hall are both connected to power now. So underground it is. Hopefully, I don't sound too different anymore. I'm still a little bit sick, but well, what can I do? I'm getting better though. Thankfully, it's a lot better than it was at New Year's Eve and day. Thankfully, I had an episode pre-recorded, and unfortunately, I think I already mentioned this, that the problem was with one of the previous episodes was... sorry, I'm just counting properly. The problem was that I recorded like 2 episodes in one go, which meant that... Well, the game sort of records really weirdly, like 1 second isn't 1 second. I've noticed that in a lot of games, or a lot of older games, I should say. Excuse me. A lot of older games. Like 1 second isn't really 1 second, and because Audacity records like properly, and then this Fraps really doesn't when it comes to old games. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm probably not really explaining it the best. So let's continue on with this city then. Back to doing what I know what to do. Not explaining weird stuff, but trying to at least serve the population of our people. Now, let's check out water. I don't want water pollution, just water amounts. We are producing a crap load of water. Are people complaining about? No, what are they complaining about? Cars. Okay, they can't get to where they want to go. That's cool. They can wait up. Apart from that, let's check out these black housing. Due to commute time. Now, of course, there will be a lot more subways. I'm not really sure if I should be placing them yet. And we're having traffic problems. Commute times. Wow, I think that's a lot larger than it is anywhere else that I've played before. Let's build out one more massive low wealth residential section up one over here. Okay, right next to the college. Need to make sure that works out okay as well. Surprising it didn't say zone too large. I was completely expecting it. Okay, and of course the avenues really have to like siphon themselves off. Why is that not connected? We're gonna have to work on that a little bit later on. But right now, I think I've got more important things. So traffic problems, that's probably our biggest issue. Because that can stop a lot of people from moving in and out. And just cause a massive headache for us. Demand for all businesses is large, extremely large. Yeah, I won't be building an airport just yet. I do want to build it on the like very edge of the map though. So we'll wait up until that happens. Guess a new year has come. Good timing though. We're a couple of days out of the new year. I think it's the 3rd of January now. That's when it should be going up at least. And this avenue looks weird. Alright. So I should be doing what we should be really working on towards is maybe let's check out elevated rail though. What do you guys think about that? I know people love me. I can't help it. I cannot help it at all. Now see, the problem is, I don't want no statue. Let's just wait. Oh, okay, we've got trash problems as well. We've got to remember that. Oh, nice. People are coming in, but I'm not sure which like things are mods and which ones aren't. High elevated rail pieces. Yeah, I think this is just part of the legit game. So wait, let's test this out. Oh god, no, I don't want to do that. Rail puzzle piece. And we can tab our way. I see what that is. So I got to wait out for the best solution. I need to know what it is. Rail puzzle pieces. I don't think it's rail. It's either underground or above ground. Either one will have to do. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to settle for though. Maybe I should ask you guys. What should we settle for? I think that's a good idea. Monorail, passengers, how much can it take? Only 2,000. Yeah, one of those bus subway combinations is better. So let's go over here and we want to activate the RTMTV3 mod. So you click that. I don't think I really showed you how you use it. But what you're going to do is let's go take up one of these lots where people can't take up residence. Like over here. So you just place this over here and then now it's just a construction yard or construction block. There it is. It's pretty pointless, but you have to place it and then magically you should, wait, what do you need? What if I close this and just switch the tabs a little bit? And now if we go back to here, there we go. Now we've got all these extra options now where we can place subways and bus stops on the roads or avenues or whatever we want. One-way streets. So right now I think I'll just go for the avenues first up. We've got enough money for a rail though, don't we? We're creating way more than enough money. Are you guys not connected at all to roads? No, it's just glitching up. Yeah, it is just glitching up. Unless there's no cars to buy. That could be a possibility. I'm also not liking this at all. There you go. Let's connect to our northern neighbor. Yes, I'll accept that. Okay, are we connected on the eastern side? You guys have no jobs. That's not good. We don't like bums living off the state. These are nice houses. They got nice little trees growing up. They're pretty much all the same. To a T, almost. At least that's what it looks like from a distance. Probably looks very different. Okay. Very weird road connections I've created before. Not sure what I was thinking. It must be amusing watching me play, or either amusing or extremely frustrating, either one. I guess if you are watching this, then you find it quite fun to watch me play, but if you're not watching this, then probably those people have seen an episode or two and find me extremely frustrating with the way I play. Anyway, as I said, we want to go ahead and place some bus subway stations on some avenues. That's one way. Here we go. Avenue. No, I don't want bus stop. I want bus subway station. A combined thing. And that has a capacity of 5,000 passengers. So that's really a lifesaver. So this is the main road. Let's connect stuff up over here. And we make it switch around. Switch direction. I don't think the direction really makes that much of a difference, really. Which way it's pointing to. Oh god, damn, someone closed the door real loud. Now another thing is you have to keep on clicking here to be able to place another one. I just wish you could stay in this little view and just keep on doing what you wanted to do. So let's keep doing that. Place one last one over here. So we've got some nice subway lines going back and forth up here. Of course we have to build those lines first up, but stations will do right now. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and just do this by myself, and I'll connect everything back up, and we'll be back with a lot more subway stations. I'll tell you, I'll play on pause as well, and so you guys can see how much excuse me, of everything we've got. And also I got a cough real bad, so that's where I want to go. But until next time, guys, I'll see